So this is where the long birdie putt from Nelly Korda finished.
Korda's taken last week off. She was over in Czech with her grandma and played at the Albatross Resort Golf Club, where both men and women's European Tour have played before. Slow, right to left putt. Loops it in. That could be very significant for Korda.
She's got a black putter in her hand, Sophie. Is that a new putter or something that's similar to what she's used?
Look, come to me for all the in.
Looking here at 5, this golf course, you're saying it's a tricky start. Where do you look to make your scores then?
Well, for me, I think it's a tough start. I think 1's a tough hole. I think it's pretty long. I think, as Sophie said, when you get onto this 5th hole, you get through the first 4 holes in level par. You can then, you know, 5, it's not reachable par 5, but you've got wedge in your hand. 9, you've got wedge in your hand. So there's a lot of then scoreable clubs that you've got going through that kind of back end of the golf course.
I mean, we've seen a 62 of her playing partners, so full of energy she is, but today she thought maybe I might be walking 30 yards behind them, as she's not feeling 100%.
We've watched her for a few holes yesterday, and you were impressed with her ball striking still.
I was, yeah. It was windy yesterday in the practice round. I was saying as we was walking around with Sophie that her ball flight in the wind is just unbelievable. Like, she had this penetrating ball flight that was going through the wind, and asked her how she's feeling. She said, you know, I'm 80%, I'm not 100% yet.
You watched a bit of Nelly Korda as well?
Yeah, she was very impressive. This is a second to the par 5.
Trying to blast a 3-wood there.
I mean, I thought this hole was out of reach, but not for Nelly Korda today.
We waxed lyrical about how good Nelly Korda is. I think she's the best 3-wood player on tour. Like, I've seen her a few times when she came over and played at Centurion in one of the Aramco series.
Should go back to 3 over.
Nelly Korda, this is her eagle attempt at number 5. It's a great effort. Tough to get the speed, especially, you know, it's a long green, this.
What about the speed of the greens? We normally think links golf, the greens are a bit slower than they would be in the US.
They're 10.5 on the stimp meter. There's plenty of grass on them, but they are running smooth. And she's the best from tee to green normally on the LPGA Tour. It's
right out, okay. Yep.
Remarkable.
Well, this pin position, 10 on, 7 from the left, tucked over that little pot bunker. Want to be long right of this pin, 139 yards. And the wind, if anything, any wind out there, that is slightly helping today. Don't want to be short and don't want to be left.
Yeah, good swing now.
Yeah. Perfect position.
It's drive, just south of Glasgow.
Nelly Korda started with a bogey today, but has now got it to under par. Hit a conservative shot into the 6, exactly where you needed to be, and has got this one from left to right. The last 3 feet goes back up the hill, so can be positive with this one. Take it outside the hole. The leader is currently at 4 under.
Good try now.
It's so easy to leave that putt short. The greens this morning, they had quite a lot of dew on them. They were a little bit wet, so a little bit slower this time.
Sets up well for both Korda and Hull this one. She can take it over this corner. Dogleg from right to left. Split those bunkers. Leaked it down the right. No issue there. Maybe slightly heely. That's why the hand came off the club there.
An early morning stretch. I can't do that. I'm jealous.
I'm jealous of a lot.
It's been an incredible season on the LPGA Tour. This is the 19th week of the season, so there's been 18 tournaments this year, and there have been 19 different winners. And Nelly Korda isn't amongst them, just to make it even more absurd.
Nelly Korda, this for a par save. Oh, that looked like a straight pull, didn't it? She's going to be disappointed to drop one on 7. It's a birdie hole today, isn't it? You've got wedge in your hand. She was middle of the fairway.
So back to 1 under for Korda. I know a few of you scratching your head, 18 tournaments, 19 winners. It's because one of those events was the Dow Pairs event.
If you look at Nelly's stats...
Into the bank then. Takes a bit of bottle to do that, doesn't it? Get it wrong, you're in the bird on the other side.
He's speaking from experience, Amy. Look at this from Korda. Look how low that tee is. Normally, half of the golf ball is above the crown. So this is to get the flight lower, and it's an anti-left shot as well.
Watching her out there in the practice round yesterday, she just hit such a beautiful ball flight into the wind. Manages to bring it down.
Yeah, she'll be annoyed. That was a sloppy...
It's definitely coming back into their faces.
Yeah, 100%. The wind has certainly picked up in the last 10, 15 minutes.
Nelly's going to be wanting to go at that TV tower, leave the pin alone. Great shot in there. There won't be many closer.
She's got such good balance, hasn't she?
Yeah.
You know, the world #1 in the men's game has not particularly got, you know, the footwork that the Nelly Korda.
Yeah, it's a gimme hole for players of this quality.
Well, Nelly would have had a good look at Lottie Wode's putt, so she'll know that this is just going to move from right to left.
Confirmation that Jenny Bay has joined Leona Maguire at the top of the leaderboard. Korda looking to get back to 2 under.
Nicely done. A good bounce back, and one of the toughest holes out there on the course today so far.
See, she's got her Leeds United water bottle there, Lottie.
Nelly Korda. Gonna spin one back. Some good chances coming up.
Lottie was actually
So talented, I think. I've got no doubt that she's good enough to get in the team, but yeah, I think she's just wanting to be there more as a support staff.
Well, I think Nelly Korda will be there playing.
Yeah, this to get to -3. Gonna move from right to left. Left hand below right, her putting stroke. And another one goes in. Back-to-back birdies.
Yeah, good response to the missed short one at 7. 2 feet wide.
I thought it was going to go in for a second.
Yeah. Nearly beat the ball to the hole, didn't she?
Korda opt in for 3 wood. Dogleg from right to left.
Swing up.
Wind from right to left also.
Well, from there, we know what potentially is coming next.
A gap wedge. If you take it long, you can spin it back. Just play the number here. Fly it all the way. That's poor. Hand off the club, dropping it on the inside, turning that face over. We're seeing that a little bit, how she's kind of, looks like she's just fighting a little bit of a left miss today.
Yeah, especially with that wind off the right.
Basically initiative.
So what is it, like a financial
Yeah, I
thing?
understand it's a package of financial and I think wider support for them to help them during that crucial period, so they're going to be able to perform their best whilst they're out there.
Yeah, because not everyone, Sophie, do they steps from the amateur game into the professional game as seamlessly as someone like Lottie Wode does here.
No, but Lottie Wode's not earned a penny while doing that, so that she needs financial backing because of all the prize money that she could have won. She
Over
didn't.
$500,000 she could have won.
So she needs to be backed as well. And these first few years, they really do make or break you. It's not necessarily about how good you are at golf. It's getting all the strategies, the finances, the caddies, the hotels all in place. Nearly there from Korda.
Yeah, and even things like advice on visas and that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to allow them to put that package of support around them, and it's just part of the wider strategy for Scottish golf.
Yeah, this is the 23rd ISPS hander here.
And how you kind of get accepted, I suppose, by a likes of a Nelly Korda and a Charlie Hull is play fast and play well. Wode's
Tick,
doing
tick.
both of those.
Yeah, tick both boxes.
Slower putt from this side for Korda.
But she has made that wave and that statement by what she did at Carlton House and then at the Evian Golf Resort a couple of weeks ago.
Augusta National made the statement.
Sure, yeah.
Everything else has just kept rolling for her. Good speed, it just doesn't want to turn. Yeah, if you can be, what was it, 4 under or something for the last 6 around Augusta.
It's the place to be, I would say, in August. Wonderful city itself. So much to do and things going on. Whatever is your taste, really. And for this tournament itself, I mean, it's hard to see it getting bigger, if you like, given, you know, the world _1s here, given the quality of players. But what are your aspirations as an event for the ISPS Hander Women's Scottish Open?
I mean, we've got a really strong partnership here with the coach.
Is she inside the top 100 in the world? She must be now after Evian. Yeah, as a amateur, she got that.
Yeah, world number 62 at the moment.
Thank you, Amy. But that was like this is as an amateur. So she was world number 1 as an amateur, but she got into the she's 62nd in the world as a female golfer.
And she's only played a load more events and is making the most of it, like she is here this week in Scotland. 36 now, yeah. Over a decade since she won in the Bahamas.
Now this green always plays the quickest on the golf course, the 12th. Slider for Korda.
Great putt now.
I think it's because it's raised. It's one of the closest greens to the coast. Close there for Korda, just apart. We've got grassy golf course on the left-hand side. You've got Western Gales over the railway line.
Yeah, Royal Troon's not far from here as well.
Swinging it nicely.
Nelly's got a softer club 12. There's still one there, but it's not quite as vigorous.
Stay. No, that one's going to go and feed down into the semi-rough.
That shot highlighted the winds now there, isn't it?
The wind's definitely got up, and this part of the golf course on 13 is the most exposed part of the course, especially when it's crosswind.
Do you remember when she opened up with an 80 here a couple of years ago and still finished in the top 10?
she as I said on record, she's the best player on this golf course this week.
Jason able to wear the bib with the world number 1 on the bag. Get that special green bib. He's worn it for a while now.
Yeah, she's catching up with Yanni Sang, isn't she, in terms of getting to that world number 1? How many weeks? That's the next one to surpass.
Yeah.
Well, this one's going to be left to right when it goes on the green. She's going to want to bump this into the slope.
Yeah.
That was very well played.
She played a good one on 7, didn't she? She played a very good one on 13. It's
short-sided as well.
I think her short game's really improved.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that sometimes, I mean, not necessarily in that case, but are keen to take the putter out from off the green. Even sometimes when she's on the edge of the green, she's chipping it, which shows a real confidence.
But it's how she does it. It's Open Champions bag. Francesco Molinari's bag he has left to caddy for Lottie Wode.
Says it all, really.
We saw Nelly Korda miss the green. Played an incredible chip. This to save a par. Inside left.
So.
Very tidily done by Nelly Korda. So they will remain as they did.
Left to the green. 511 yards this par 5 today. There's a bunker down the right side. Players need to try and avoid.
There's a little circle there on
230 yards front edge, wind into out the left, must carry the pot bunker. That's 220 yards carry. 3 wood.
Fantastic shot, wasn't it?
It's unlucky.
It was unlucky. It's just caught that little slope, isn't it? It's going to roll down. It's going to end up down that slope just short of the green. And it's not going to stop.
But given her short game skills, you'd still fancy her even down there.
Yeah, to stop that quickly.
Same play for Korda. He's got the hybrid out.
Is that the birdie alarm going off?
Good shot. Not quite got it on the right level, but it's below the hole. Going to have an uphill. Wind's down off the right today. There's a big slope in this fairway that kicks the ball. Well, Nelly Korda in the left side of the in the left rough on 16, playing up this green. 27 yards on, 7 from the right, this pin. Trying to chase it up the slope. Needs to hang on.
But feel unwelcome.
And this time of year, it's wonderful, isn't it? The days are long, you can get 50-odd holes in, maybe more.
Cheap babysitting, my mum used to say. Gave me £5. I used to go and get the chips at lunchtime, then go out again.
Do you think the Kordas did that? Chips and a Coke?
That's why she's world #1. Difficult putt, this. Tough to get the speed up and over the slope. Some work left to do.
It is different in America, though, isn't it? There's country clubs.
Yeah.
I heard Ricky Fowler.
Maybe. I mean, although when she did win, where was it, in Germany? That came out of nowhere as well.
Slow put here for Korda. Left to right. Never came back on her, so she bogeyed the first hole. She threw in a handful of birdies. It's been 3 bogeys now for Korda. I always find this green hard to read.
Well, a 3-putt, albeit from range for Nelly Korda. Looking for her first win since.
On a dry links golf course, that's gone.
Well, Nelly Korda's going with driver on 17, going over the left side, taking over the corner.
29.
Kenny Jason liked it.
232 carries it.
It's a long way down there now. huge drive.
Downwind, I don't mind driver there when you hit it as long as they do.
I think, especially
Always fireworks with Nuria. To Nelly.
good pace from Nelly. Just a bit too close with a wedge shot, wasn't she? Hard to get that pitch shot by the pin. It's just a par.
You shoot 3 under. I know she's got a birdie chance to come yet at 18, but she'll feel, it's okay.
She had a short miss putt.
Holding a massive putt, springing a step, and you do that at the last. Bitter taste for Utama.
Nelly Korda picking the tee up pretty fast. Nelly Korda now laying up. Wind off the left here. Centre of the fairway.
Looking for a closing birdie, trying to get a little closer to those co-leaders at the top. That includes a playing partner for the first couple of days, Lottie Woad. Only day one here in Scotland. First time playing with the world #1, Nelly Korda.
Can go straight at this pin. That she does.
Well, you put these three together, you expect it to be an entertaining day, and it's been that.
Birdie on 14, 3-putt bogey on 16. And then this for a birdie on 18. Nelly Korda with a round of 68, -4 for the world #1.
Nelly, well played out there, ran a 4 under. How do you rate it?
Yeah, not bad. Capitalized on some really good holes. Played my par 5s really well today, and you know the weather was beautiful in the morning, and then kind of progressively got a little windier, which I was expecting. But overall, very happy with my round.
Yeah, because you went out yesterday. I saw you hitting it out there in the Pro-Am. It was really blowing, and then you walked out this morning, and it was pretty flat for links golf, wasn't it?
Yeah, completely different type of weather. I mean, I was sweating out there in the morning, and I mean, even though it's kind of got a little windier, the sun is still shining, so it's a beautiful day.
As I understand it, you took a week off, went back to Czechia, and sort of got away from golf a little bit. So are you feeling your way back a little bit, or is it, you know, all part of it?
Didn't get away from golf. I went there and practiced. But other than that, you know, it's beautiful there. Got to enjoy some really good food, scenery, and played some golf.
And just lastly for me, it's not playing that linksy out there because they had quite a lot of rain out here. The ball's not rolling like in a traditional links style. Has that sort of surprised you out there a little?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say this golf course is really a traditional link style. A lot of the greens are really elevated. So yeah, you can tell that they've received a lot of water, so it's a little softer out here, which can make you a little bit more aggressive.
Well played, good start.
Thank you, thanks.
Well, let's look back at Nelly's round today. Bogeyed the first, bounce backs with birdies at 2 and 3. This was at 5, 2 putted for a birdie 4.
Yeah, that was good. Good 2-putt, wasn't it? Good birdie and a good start to a round.
She'd bogey 7, but bounce back here on 8, staring it down. All over it.
This was a shot into 9. Another good approach shot and another good putt. That took her out in 33. 3 under par.
Birdie on 14, 3-putt bogey on 16. And then this for a birdie on 18. Nelly Korda with a round of 68, -4 for the world #1.